So they say that if you can imagine it, you can make it happen. And I believe that that's true. And working off of that, I think sometimes it's hard for us to imagine being at where we want to be. So whatever kind of goal you have, whether it's I want to weigh 150 pounds, or I want to stop eating pizza every Friday night, or I want to wake up and be motivated to exercise, or I want to eat a lot of vegetables, or I want to fit into that size, whatever it is. That is a part of you already. If you can imagine it, it's already a part of you. And what I'd like to do is walk you through a little exercise. It's going to be quick, but it's very, very powerful. What I'd like you to do is first take a deep breath, belly breath, through your nose. Take a breath. I know you don't want to. Do it anyway. Take another one. And then I want you to realize that inside of you is that person. That 150-pound person, she already exists inside of you. That woman who wakes up motivated, she already is inside of you. And what I'd like you to do now is recognize that. And again, if you need to take a deep breath to kind of be with that for a moment, do it. The breath is an incredibly powerful way to kind of recenter and get back into flow and with who you are, back in touch with who you are. And the next thing I'd like to ask you to do is, do you have somebody that you love unconditionally? A child, a niece, a nephew, a parent, a sibling. And I want you to think about that person for a moment. Okay, you got it? Now, I want you to imagine giving that person a hug, like really, really giving your love, showing your love to that person. Imagine hugging them, her, him. And that feeling of love that you have, I want you to take that and transfer it to that person inside of you who you want to be. So that 140-pound woman, I want you to give her that same hug, that same love that you're giving to that child or that friend. That person who wakes up motivated and ready to go and wants to exercise, I want you to give her or him that same love, that same feeling of love. Just take a moment to do that, and you can use your breath. And now what I would like you to do is to take that same love, you got it? Think about that person who you love unconditionally. And I want you to give that person another hug. Give them the love that you want to show them. And now, take that same love, and I want you to give that to the person that you are now, exactly as you are. The 300-pound person, the person who doesn't want to exercise, the person who doesn't know how to eat vegetables, the person who's, looks back on what she used to do and wishes she was doing it better, the person that wants to be perfect but isn't, the person who thinks that she is just one dimension when we all know that we have multiple aspects to who we are. And give her that love. Give her that unconditional love. That same love that you're going to give that person who is where you want to be, I want you to give the same love to the person who you are right now. Very much right now in this moment. And that's something you could do every day to just feel good. If nothing else, just to feel good. To love and accept yourself for who you are now, and to also understand and recognize that you are not one dimension, that there are multifacets to you. And sometimes you're that person that wakes up in the morning with motivation, and sometimes you're that 100 and whatever pound person, and sometimes you're not, and that's okay. But also to give love and attention to that person who is where you want to be, because that way you can love and accept yourself for who you are, and also be moving towards that person that you want to be. Once you love and accept yourself for who you are, you open up the space and you allow yourself to become the person that you want to be. And that is a beautiful thing. And you know what? The journey it's it. This is it. It's the journey. It's not the destination. So use breathing, breathe through your nose, belly breaths. Let that belly expand. And use that breath to help you enjoy the ride and have fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Promise you. And look at the beautiful Hudson River and my little Dookie Boom Booms. He knows how to have fun. No, don't drink the water. Have a beautiful day.